For those of you who don't know me and I don't know you, my name is Cheryl. My last name is Shuman. I came in from Los Angeles, California today. I left at about 3:30 a.m. this morning, so it's been a long journey. But I want to say thank you so much for being here. John Pardee, who is the president of the Ohio Rights Group, contacted me and said that they really need help in Ohio, which is my home state. So it's something, it's actually kind of sort of a little dream come true for me because it's like coming home.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So my daughter and I, we have a little family business called the Beverly Cannabis Club, and we've been really, really blessed. This summer we, my silly little video diaries that some people made fun of me for when I would turn the camera on myself and say, hey, look, we're cooking dinner. There's cannabis in the kitchen. We're doing a tasting and all this. And on the same exact day that Andrea Sanderlin got busted in New York City, the New York City pot mom, it was the headlines. They were saying, New York City pot mom faces 10 years to life for marijuana grow. Meanwhile, LA marijuana mom is throwing lavish dinner parties and this and that. So we got really lucky in that, as an activist in this community, one of the things that we've prayed for really for a long, long time is mainstream acceptance, mainstream media, and really getting our message across. So I'm very proud to say that this summer we appeared on over 17 national and international outlets all across the world.
Wow. Yeah.
And I just felt like, for me personally, I was just really kind of tired of that negative image and stereotype, how they would like for us to look. And the truth is, we're all very passionate, very driven, very compassionate. We are all different, but I think, it's like making a quilt. Every single piece might be different, but it comes together and it's nice and warm and snuggly and cozy, and you want to take it home with you. But so I'm really, really proud of that, and I feel that because we have the attention of mainstream media, and as with Ohio they say, as goes Ohio, so goes the nation. So I really feel that all of us, and I think we have a lot to learn from my dear friend Matt Abel, who was one of the first activists that I ever met in this industry. When I first came out of the closet as a mainstream woman in this, I was terrified. I didn't know what to expect, but Matt has always been so kind to me, so thank you so much for hosting this.
Thank you for being here.
And I just want to tell you how much it means to me just to have you here and get to meet you guys, and thank you so much for coming. And I'm going to turn it over to John so he can tell you what we're doing in Ohio.
Guys, I just want to say this has been the most amazing experience of my life. I reached out to Cheryl, who was the premier spokesperson in our movement, and I had no idea that she was actually going to reply. She replied back, and she said, not only she replied, she said, yeah, I want to help. What can I do? And so she is, we've been working our butts off for weeks and weeks with help of amazing volunteers, and we have this big thing planned. And it's such a weird experience seeing this thing organically grow out of nothing. It's just people coming together. Activism starts from one person who's going to sit there and say, I'm not taking this anymore. I got to start making something happen. And my wife and I got involved because our son was in a major car accident and almost died. And his trip was a very difficult road. And as parents, we anguished over how is he going to survive. His doctors told him that pain was going to be his lifetime companion. And his options were opiates, or Tylenol, which is the leading cause of liver failure, or cannabis, which he can use for a lifetime. It's the most effective long-term analgesic without any adverse side effects. That is his best path. Now he's living in California because he's a refugee. He can't live in Ohio. He's growing the most amazing medicine out in California right now. I want him to be able to come home and bring that to Ohio.
Yeah.
And, yes. My wife and I were driven. We just started searching out, and we wanted to see what we could do. And we hooked up with the most amazing people like Mary Jane Borden and Brandy and all these people who were originalists who got this thing going. And our energy, our synergy came together, and all of a sudden things started clicking. It started happening. You could feel it. You could feel it in your bones. It wasn't like before. Everybody in the state of Ohio is coming together. We've got, Ohio Normal has endorsed us. We're working with all these libertarian groups, all these different groups that are all coming together. And he's saying, what? Ohio Rights Group has the message. They have the vehicle. They can get it done. And if we can work with all the other states in the United States, say, listen, you guys help us out here in Ohio, we are going to take down federal prohibition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's important that we all come together as a group, and I want to be able to say, finally, that we can just put the dagger in the heart of federal prohibition and make this thing go away. Because cannabis is our right, we don't need permission, and by vote of the people, we are going to end prohibition.
Yeah.
If you guys could help us out, even if you're in Michigan, just go to our website, OhioRightsGroup.org, just like us on Facebook, Ohio Rights Group. We need that kind of social synergy. Just a matter of finding us and talking about us, talking about it with your friends. You know, we need people to donate, but those who can't donate can still talk about us and make this thing happen. We need to make it happen. We got an amazing tech team that's putting together our social media network. It's going to be amazing. This tour is the kickoff. It's going to happen. We can make Ohio change. Florida's going to get it down in Florida in 2014. Both states, think about it politically, both states go legal in 2014. What's going to happen in 2016? Those presidential candidates want to go to Florida and Ohio and get our vote. You are not going to get our vote without voting to end prohibition. You have to be your main objective. That's how we get it done. We come together. United we win. That's what I've been telling everybody. United we win. Left and right and old and young, veterans, seniors, patients, people who need to get this thing done, all have to come together. United we win. We're going to get it done. And thank you guys. I love you. Let's get this done. Yes.
Matt Abel also.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming to Michigan on your way to Ohio. We hope that this will be a good start to a successful trip in Ohio. And
yes.
We wish you all the best. It's really important to us that we not be an island here.
That's
and, you know, we want Ohio to be there, and we need Indiana, and Illinois now has a little bit of medical, but Ohio it's a heartland state. It's really important, and a lot of people in southern Michigan especially have connections. There are a lot of people who work in one state, live in another, and do business across the lines. So I think there's a lot that we can do in Michigan from the outside to help, and we'll do everything we can. And you know, we hope you have a fun week here.
Excellent.
Enjoy.
I'm looking forward to it. I want to ask something. I didn't bring them down, but I actually brought, I don't know if have any of you guys seen the Beverly Hills Cannabis Club stuff on TV?
Yeah.
Well,
A little.
I brought the little 14-karat gold leaf ashtrays with me,
Yeah.
and you don't have to buy one, but we are asking, we'll do an autograph with them and a picture if you make a $20 donation to Ohio Rights Group. If you can't afford it, I will give it to you, but I'm asking for my state to please
Yes,
do that.
thank you.
So I'm happy to bring those down.
Buckeye State.
The Buckeye State, yes. So would anyone like to see the ashtrays?